The dim light of dawn reveals a slaughterhouse holding pen, the air thick with the metallic scent of blood. Low, mournful moans of cattle echo through the concrete space, a chilling symphony of despair. Bessie, a large dairy cow, stands pressed against others, her massive form trembling slightly. Her eyes are wide with primal fear, darting around the cold, unforgiving environment. The clang of metal reverberates, a jarring counterpoint to the distant hum of machinery. This constant, unsettling rhythm paints a grim and terrifying picture of her final moments. The heavy sliding gate of the slaughterhouse corridor grinds open with an ominous groan, revealing a stark, brightly lit path. Bessie, a large cow, and her companions are forced forward, their eyes wide with unspoken fear. The floor is slick beneath Bessie's hooves, her steps precarious, her body trembling with each uncertain movement. Unseen forces guide them deeper into the corridor, their heavy breathing echoing in the cold, sterile air. Bessie's breath comes in shallow, ragged gasps, a silent plea hanging heavy in the air as they are led to their fate. Through a barely open doorway, Bessie glimpses the immense, harsh reality of a slaughterhouse processing area. Blinding lights illuminate a labyrinth of cold, unforgiving machinery, a stark contrast to her gentle world. The overwhelming industrial sight confirms her dire situation, a chilling truth she cannot escape. A sudden, piercing noise shatters the air, making Bessie flinch violently, her heart pounding. Her eyes widen in terror, the deafening sound a harbinger of the grim fate that awaits her. Bessie, seized by a moment of sheer panic, breaks free from the line, a sudden surge of primal fear driving her. She charges with surprising speed, a desperate sprint for freedom erupting from her. A flimsy barrier crumbles before her might, a symbol of her desperate will to escape. She bursts onto the loading dock, the vast expanse of the outside world suddenly within reach. The morning air, cold and shocking, hits her face, a jolt of raw, untamed freedom. Without a moment's hesitation, Bessie pushes forward, her resolve burning bright against the dawn. Bessie, a blur of powerful muscle, gallops across the muddy ground, her hooves churning the earth beneath her. Before her, an insurmountable chain-link fence, bristling with barbed wire, looms like a cruel, metallic wall. With a desperate, defiant leap, Bessie propels herself upwards, a surge of adrenaline fueling her escape. Barbed wire tears at her flank, a searing pain as she scrambles over the unforgiving barrier. A crimson gash mars her side, a testament to her desperate struggle for freedom. She lands on the other side, a survivor, her breath ragged but her spirit unbroken. Bessie, a cow, stumbles from the slaughterhouse into the dense forest, her exhaustion palpable in every faltering step. A fresh, crimson wound mars her flank, a stark testament to the horrors she has just escaped. The wood's sudden silence, broken only by rustling leaves, provides a chilling contrast to the sounds of her past. She collapses behind a thick bush, her body trembling uncontrollably, overwhelmed by fear and pain. Her eyes, wide with terror, scan the unfamiliar surroundings, seeking safety in the wild. The forest embraces Bessie, offering a fragile sanctuary from the world she fled, her fate uncertain. Bessie ventures deeper into the forest, lost amidst a winding maze of towering trees and intertwined vines. Sunlight streams through the dense canopy, dappling the forest floor in an ethereal, almost magical glow. Her footsteps are cautious, each movement measured as she navigates the wild terrain. Every rustle, every scent, registers with acute precision as Bessie's senses remain keenly alert. The deep forest, alive with hidden wonders, envelops Bessie in its mysterious embrace. Bessie, parched, emerges into a sun-dappled clearing, drawn by the melodic babble of a clear stream. She lowers her head, drinking deeply from the cool, life-giving water, a moment of pure, desperate relief. Her ears twitch, a constant vigilance, even in this brief respite, as she scans the surrounding forest. The cool water brings a fleeting peace, but wariness still flickers in her eyes, a shadow amidst the light. Bessie ambles into a sun-drenched clearing, light dappling through leaves like a mosaic on the forest floor. Vibrant wildflowers, their petals swaying gently, surround her as kaleidoscopic butterflies flutter past her nose. For a fleeting moment, Bessie's shoulders drop, tension easing, as she experiences a profound sense of freedom. With tentative curiosity, Bessie takes a bite of the fresh green grass, embracing the wild's embrace. The fiery orb of the late afternoon sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in dramatic hues of orange and purple. Long, dancing shadows stretch across the forest floor, creating an eerie, shifting landscape. Bessie's silhouette is etched against the dying light, a solitary figure against the vast, darkening forest. Each step is a visible struggle for Bessie, her pronounced limp a painful testament to her arduous journey. A faint, overgrown path, barely visible beneath a tangle of undergrowth, offers a glimmer of hope and direction. Dusk settles over a narrow, winding path as Bessie emerges from the dense forest, her silhouette stark against the fading light. The path opens onto an unpaved road, stretching into an empty, daunting expanse that makes Bessie hesitate. She stands at the forest's edge, a tremor of uncertainty in her posture as the unfamiliar road beckons into the twilight. A faint, distant rumble breaks the stillness, and Bessie tenses, every muscle rigid with sudden apprehension. The unseen vehicle passes, its sound fading as quickly as it came, leaving Bessie unnoticed and alone. Her breath escapes in a slow, relieved sigh as the silence of the road settles once more, leaving her to face the unknown. Under the soft glow of a crescent moon, Bessie's eyes fix on a distant, sturdy wooden fence. It stands in stark contrast to the menacing barbed wire of the slaughterhouse, less threatening. Her curiosity, a fragile spark, begins to bloom in the quiet night. With tentative steps, Bessie approaches the fence, drawn by an unknown hope. Each cautious movement is a silent question, a journey into the unfamiliar. Bessie's eyes widen with a renewed sense of hope as she discovers an open gate in the sturdy fence. She peers through the welcoming gap, her gaze drawn to the soft, gentle lights illuminating the path ahead. In the distance, the comforting shapes of other animals move calmly, a vision of peace. A profound sense of calm begins to settle over Bessie, slowly replacing the fear that had gripped her. The sanctuary gate, once a barrier, now beckons her toward a hopeful, tranquil future. Bessie, a small calf, steps tentatively into a large, warm barn, her eyes wide with curiosity and a hint of trepidation. Golden hay is piled high in corners, forming soft, inviting mounds, casting long shadows in the gentle light. From unseen stalls, the soft, comforting bleating of other cows and goats creates a symphony of animal sounds. A kind-faced woman in her 40s, with eyes that radiate warmth and understanding, notices Bessie. The woman approaches Bessie slowly, her movements deliberate and calming, a silent promise of safety. Bessie watches the woman, her fear slowly giving way to a nascent trust in the sanctuary's embrace. In the quiet sanctuary stall, a woman's gentle hands cleanse Bessie's wound, a tender act of solace. Bessie, a creature of immense power, stands remarkably still, her body language speaking volumes of trust. The woman offers fresh hay, a simple gesture of kindness that Bessie gratefully accepts. Bessie's eyes, once wide with terror, now soften into a profound calm, reflecting newfound peace. Under a bright morning sky, Bessie stands in a vast green pasture, feeling the warm sun on her hide. Other cows graze peacefully nearby, their presence a comforting hum in the tranquil air. Bessie takes a deep, contented breath, her eyes reflecting the serene vastness around her. Finally safe, free, and home, a quiet joy radiates from her as she embraces her sanctuary.